In question 4, we're told a curve C with equation y equals f of x is such that dy by dx is equal to 3 root x plus 12 over root x, where x is greater than 0. In part A for 3 marks, we need to show that when x is equal to 8, the exact value of dy by dx is 9 root 2. So all we're going to do is substitute in x is equal to 8. So we can write that dy by dx, the gradient function or first derivative, will be 3 lots of the root of 8 plus 12 over the root of 8. I'm just going to write to the examiner now that root 8 could be written as the root of 2 times by the root of 2 times by the root of 2, which now simplifies to give 2 root 2. If we sub this in, we're going to have 3 lots of 2 root 2, and then we're going to have plus 12 over 2 root 2. So we can see this will give me 6 root 2, and then we're going to have now plus 6 over root 2. I need to rationalise the denominator of this fraction, so I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by root 2. If I do that now, I'm going to have 6 root 2 plus 6 root 2 over 2, and we can see that this simplifies now to give us 3 root 2. So we have now 6 root 2 plus 3 root 2, and that of course is going to give us 9 root 2 as required. So lots of different approaches with that question, but essentially we're just simplifying surds and rationalising the denominator of a fraction. We're now told the curve C passes through the point 4, 30. In part B it says using integration find f of x. The question carries 6 marks. So what we need to do here is use integration. So what we can state now is that y will be equal to the integral of 3 root x plus 12 over root x, and we're integrating with respect to x. I'm just going to rewrite these now as powers, so we're looking at the integral of 3x to the 1/2 plus 12x to the power of minus 1/2. So that's the integral, and we're simply going to go ahead, raise the power by 1 and divide by the new power. So we'll have now that y will be equal to 3x to the power of 3 over 2, that's raising by a power, divided by the new power of 3 over 2, plus 12x to the power of positive 1/2 divided by positive 1/2 plus our constant of integration. So we can write out now that y will be equal to this quantity here. So just tidying this up, we've got now y will be equal to 2x to the power of 3 over 2 plus 24x to the power of 1/2 plus c, our constant of integration. What I'm now going to do is find c by subbing in these values. So we've got now that y is equal to 30 when x is equal to 4. What we've got here is 4 to the power of 3 over 2. So we take the square root and then we cube it. That now is going to give me 8. Then I've got plus 24x to the power of half. The half is a square root. The square root of 4 is going to give me 2 plus our constant. So we have now 30 is equal to 16 plus 48 plus c, and we can go ahead and solve for c. So subtracting the 16 and the 48 from both sides, that's going to give me minus 34 is equal to c. All we need to do is put the equation back, and we'll have y is equal to 2x to the 3 over 2 plus 24x to the power of 1/2, and then we're going to have minus 34. So that's our final equation where y is a function of x. So 6 marks in total for integrating and finding the value of c.